Me a favor, all U.S. military over here.
Welcome to the Airsoft News Network, Episode 6. My name is Alan, and hello. Today we're going to talk about repairing a gun. Have you ever had a gun that broke and the plastic cracked in half and you have to order a new stock? Well, we have a simple way of fixing this today without having to order the new stock and wait 3 or 4 weeks for it to be shipped from China. Over the weekend, I took a spill and landed on my rifle. I broke the stock of my M700. This piece is now falling off. This piece actually takes the takedown version and holds it into the rifle for stability. Without this, it's broken. So what we're going to do is we're going to take some purple purpose cleaner and some all-purpose cement, and we're going to bond the plastic back into place, and hopefully it will hold until my new replacement arrives, and then we'll continue to use this until it breaks to a point where I can't use it anymore, and then we'll actually switch it out. What we have done here is we have a paper cloth on the way so we don't get anything. I've removed the piece that's broken. We're going to leave the set screw into place because as we put the rubber cement and primer on, we don't want that to get in the way where I can't put the screw back in and then it cracks the plastic again. So we're going to prime both pieces. I'm just going to set that here. I'm going to go over both of them quite well. Doesn't matter. You can use a lot of the primer because that's exactly what this is for. It's just to get the pieces clean of any debris. We're just going to dab that in there just like so. Screw the top back onto that piece. I'm going to bring the cement over here. And I believe you do need to shake it. Maybe not. Oh well. There we go. Now this is the messy part. You don't want to get this on your fingers. So I'm going to take the part. And it's really goobly. It's probably too googly and probably needs to be replaced, but I'm cheap, so we're just going to run with it. I'm going to put a little on there, just like so. That's actually quite a bit. I'm going to see if we can get a little on this too. And it's going to smoosh all over as I put these two pieces together. We're going to put these two pieces together. Oops. Do want to get, if I can, right up here. Now this is a fast drying agent, so you don't want to waste too much time with this. Then we're just going to snap this piece right into place. And at this point, I'm not going to be worried about the excess bleed off of all that stuff, because that's actually going to help bond it all together. And then we'll take an X-Acto knife or something and we're going to clean that all up. What I am going to do is we're just going to move some of this around, make sure it gets into the gaps and it stays in the gaps here. And then we'll just let that sit. I suppose we could probably wipe some of that off. I want to make sure we don't wipe too much of it off though. Oh yeah, that's going to come off real nice because it's sticking to the rag here. There we go. And the other part is if you have any joining pieces, you don't want to have the glue sticking out. That's going to make it so it's not a nice tight fit. We're going to give that about 25 hours, or 24 hours or so, and hopefully that will be all set. Now the other problem is I notice I have a little crack over here, but it's not broken all the way through, so I'm just going to leave that for now. If it does break, I'll come back and I'll apply some cement to it. Welcome back. It's been more than 24 hours for the glue to cure, and so we should have achieved close to maximum strength by now, at least for airsoft means. It should be strong enough. But as it looks here, It's really on there, really solid. It doesn't really want to budge. I'm putting a lot of force on that, and it's not moving. In fact, I think it's probably stronger than what originally was. So what we're going to do is we're going to attach the rifle back to this, and then we'll put the barrel back onto the stock here, and then we'll attach the upper piece to the lower piece of the rifle and see how it really holds up. What you were watching was recorded 8 months ago. Before we released that episode of the Airsoft News Network, what we wanted to do is actually give it a real-world field test and see how that repair actually held up. Now what I have here is the same exact receiver, or the front end of the rifle, that was repaired in that episode. So 8 months later, as my primary rifle and out playing Airsoft, I'm proud to say that that repair is still holding up. We still have a minor crack here, but it was just the hairline crack fracture that you've seen, but it was been glued together and still holding up. So we're happy to say that if you did break your ABS plastic on something, please use that tip in this segment to repair your gun. We hope it works out for you. That concludes this episode of the Airsoft News Network, episode 6. Thank you for watching.